Why, hello and welcome back to another vlog. Yep, I'm actually getting better just saying vlog, not vlog styled video. How you all doing? Right, yeah, I'm looking a bit rough, but I've been busy. You know, it's that time of year where a lot of folk are really busy a lot of the time. Now, I can safely say I think that's all my Christmas shopping done, all my wrapping done, everything else, well, all the wrapping I'm doing. There's some things my partner is going to wrap for me because they're a wee bit more difficult to wrap, and I'm not very good at doing the wrapping bit anyway. Anyone that's ever received a present of me that I've wrapped personally, they will be able to vouch for that. But anyway, that's all my shopping done, I'm sure. Just, yeah. Got to try and let my partner finish off what she's got to do, and that's always the fun thing at this time of year. Like when you've got a partner, just try to get their sort of Christmas presents in the house without them seeing it. Fun. But I think I'm all done. And yeah, one more week of work to go, which is 4 more shifts, which yeah. Then we're on a Christmas holiday, which is what is. You know, it's a few days off. Well, I think we get 2 weeks off. I'm not 100% sure. I need to double check when we're away and when we're back. So hopefully that will give me a bit of time to do some of the videos that people have requested, you know, or at least try to. You know, but we will see how it goes in the meantime. But, yeah. Not really an exciting week at work, if I'm honest. I had a half day Monday and Tuesday off work, so I done nothing much more there than have a few drinks and play a wee bit of Call of Duty, so, yeah. You know, it's weird being off work. I don't want to say I dislike being off work for a few days, but it's not exactly something I just sat there and said, oh, I'm going to plan on doing this more often, just sit and play the computer. It's not that I don't enjoy playing the computer with the guys I play with, it's just I feel like there should be something more to it when you have a holiday, if that makes sense. Like, actually go away, have plans, not just sort of have a holiday and go, oh well, I'm going to sit on my backside, drink a few beers and play a computer game. But no, it was a good laugh being on with the guys. I need to look at my PlayStation settings about doing recordings. Might do a couple of them because, yeah, why not? It'd be something a wee bit different for a vlog, just a voiceover over the top of it. But it is what it is. So, what's been at? Well, I had a bit of an interesting week because on Wednesday, when I was back at work, the project decided it wasn't going to start for me. That was interesting. It was worrying. I thought, God, what's happened to it? But I think it was just too cold for it. Because we've had quite cold weather here. You know, we've had a fair bit of snow and ice, things like that. But yesterday I went out, it was a bit warmer. You know, it was only like -1. Still like minus whatever the hell it was on Wednesday. Went out yesterday, even with the battery being pretty low from try start on Wednesday, turned the key and away it went. Started up no problem at all, so that was interesting. It was good to see it start like that, but it was an interesting combination of what's actually going on. So yeah, we're all good. The project's back up and running. It's back to where it should be, and hopefully it will get announced in the new year, like properly announced in the new year. I'll keep trying to think of how to do wee tip bits or like wee teaser bits in the videos for this, but unfortunately a lot of the teasers I've had to try and do it haven't worked out. So yeah, hence why you've only had the one picture so far. And something I was going to say is I have noticed of late, sorry if you're wondering why I keep looking away, is a lot of my AOB stuff has actually jumped up in views a wee bit. These vlogs have come down a bit, but that's not too bad. I mean, back in October we were in about between 20 and 30 views, you know, high 20s, low 30s, and of late they've dropped down to around about 10, which is understandable, not complaining. You know, they're not the most exciting thing in the world. I'm hoping to get more in them. But the AOB stuff has climbed from maybe like 3 or 4 views really up to nearly 10 as well. So to the guys that are watching it, thank you very much. Obviously I don't know about the videos that went live just before this one, if everyone's on schedule, which I'm hoping it is. Obviously I don't know about the views on that, but we will see. You never know, if they keep holding on like they are, then I might try and find a way to carry on doing them, because technically the boxes should only, well, the AOB videos should only be 2 videos a month, which I am trying to sort of cut the Patch Club down into shorts to try something a bit different, keep them going. At least, I don't think I could do the actual full operator's box into a short, because you only get like 2 minutes, so I'm not sure if the Patch Club has made it into an actual short for this week, but I do have October sitting. Now I am thinking of doing something a wee bit different than that, if things do work for next week, which I'm sure it's next week anyway. Check my calendar. It'd actually be a week today anyway, so yeah, I could technically get that fired up and filmed and ready to go and put up on Christmas Day. So then it would still be on the sort of schedule I've been setting, trying to get caught up, because I received October's AOB box today in the mail, which, yay, it's a bit of a smaller box, so I'm quite interested in getting it filmed and see what's in the box. You know, so I don't know why I picked that up. It wasn't that I was going for. Picked up my vape there. On another note, for those that do watch this, please comment down below if you are interested in me actually going back to my vape videos, like my booze and vape reviews. Do one of them a month. How does that sound? The only issue I've got with doing them at this precise moment in time is my wee vape I have been using to do my vaping. It doesn't actually tell you what wattages you're using. It's got 3 settings on it, but it doesn't tell you how many watts you're using or anything like that. I'd need to look it up, because I could do it, because I know what coils I've got in it, I know what wattage it should be at, so we could find out. What I am thinking of doing, because I'm actually getting quite impressed with this thing, is using my IPX80, which is one of my newer mods, which I quite like. Has good cloud production. It's a nice wee mod, it fits well in the hand, and it'd be something a wee bit different. And I will say this, the flavour out of it is really quite nice. I've used this for quite a while. So I could use that one for doing some of the oils, but that would only do for the sub-ohms really. I don't want to do that too much in here and set off my smoke alarms. Because yeah, that's another issue I've got doing the vape reviews, is big cloud chuckers like that do set off smoke alarms. So yeah, comment down below if you'd like to see me do that. Craig, I am still working on that last idea you gave me. I'm trying to think of the best way to start it off, what I want to start it with. So I do have something, or 1 or 2 things sort of in mind for it, but I'm doing research into them at the moment. If you remember what it was, then you'll know what type of thing I'm meaning. For the rest of these, it's, well, I'll just say it outright. Craig came up with an idea of doing like film reviews, which could be quite interesting to do. There is a lot of people do film reviews, so it'd be another hard market to break into, but there's also a lot of work goes into them as well, so hence the delay. And I'd want to film like 5 or 6 before I actually start publishing them, so I know when they go live, like I've got a decent shout at it to survive in a while. But again, I need to sort of sit down and plan out how many I'm doing a month, things like that, as well as I'm going to keep the vlogs going, I'm going to do the vape oils, or vape liquids, people seem to hate it when I call them oils. But it's just the what I call them, and tough titties if you don't like it. So yeah, I am working on a few different things. I'm sorry I've got a nail peeling on my finger here. I'm ripping it off. So yeah, there is a few things in the works for the future and probably in the new year. The films, that would probably be later in 2023 if I do them. That's if I do them. The vapes I could probably start on quite soon, remaking them, because I've got a few sitting about. But by the same token as well, I might not just stick to the IPX80 for doing vapes, because I've got loads of mods kicking about, like, and I've got flavours in some of them already, which I know are absolutely fantastic. And I know the flavour from the tanks that I've got going already is brilliant. Like, I've got the Smoke TFV 16 and 18 on two different mods. And I know the vape oils I've got in them are absolutely superb, but they do run a hell of a lot higher wattage than this wee bugger. Now, that's something else I need to take into consideration, is swapping around my mods or my tanks. But again, it's my reviews, so it'd be up to me how to do it. If I want to run them, I'm going to run them. But yeah, that's about the size of it for that. Well, for the future, the moment. Like I say, if the AOB videos keep improving as the way they have been recently, let's have a look quickly. If I just go into my playlists for them, because I've also got other playlists that were sort of ideas I had. Now, if we scroll down to like videos from like a year ago, some have only got like 12 views from September 2021, and there's August from 2021 has got 96 views, so that's quite good. You know, but that's over a year. I was hoping to see a lot more than that, you know, over the time, but as what is. I mean, you can't always get these boxes constantly. I just about started playing that there and I didn't want to. No, I've started playing now. Close that. Sorry, I do apologise, but it's my own intro music, so... Yeah, so you never know, if we start getting more views like that, if I was to get, say, 50 views a month on something, I'd probably keep them going for the time being, and hopefully that would spawn out even more. But, yeah, that's about all I've got to say about the videos, really. We'll just take it as it comes with them. So, what else has been happening? Well, like I said, there's not been much happening at work. Did have quite a varied week. I'm blooming sore after Thursday night into Friday, because bear in mind we work 12-hour shifts. Because we're on one of the 3-arm machines, and I think we got something like 9 runs out of it. Now each run has 3 to 4 moulds on it. I think out in 9 runs I emptied 7 of them and refilled it by hand, which isn't the most. I mean, they're expecting more than that on a normal 12-hour shift, but we shut down early on a Thursday for fat tray cleaning. So apart from that, we got 9 runs. I think I emptied 7 of them, or 7 of the arm. No, I must have done more than that, because I think only 2 of the arms were emptied by somebody else. And that's when I was busy doing other jobs. So, I'm trying to think. There had been 36 runs in total, so 36 runs in total, because each arm had 9, and 9 times 3 is 36. So I probably emptied, we'll say 30 of them on one. Now that's not saying I've done everything, that's not what I'm saying at all. Because we had guys doing the trimming for it, making powders for them, doing other jobs. I was just emptying them, and some of the moulds were stuck fast. They were a pain in the backside to get out. So yeah, I think I might have pulled a wee muscle or two doing that at some point, but nothing too bad. But all in all, it was a good week, I will say that. The car park got a bit slippery at work due to the snow, but again, you just had to know how to drive. That was it, really. You know, just take your time, be smart about it, and no issues at all. But, no, so, the other thing that was a bit worrying was Nico, my big dog. He was a bit sickly at the beginning of the week as well when I was off work, so we had him under, like, keep an eye on him, but just because he was feeling a bit sick. He was sick a few times, but thankfully he seems to be a lot better now. He seems to be back to his good old self. And the pup's been doing really well as well, you know. She's starting to learn how to settle in the house. She still has her puppy moments and is hyper as all hell, but I wouldn't change that with her. She's absolutely brilliant. You know, so that's good, you know, that she's learning now. She'll lie down with Nico, and because he's a lot older than her, he really is. I don't think he's got the energy to keep up with her anymore. And at times you can sort of tell that she's just a bit much for him. But I think she's starting to learn that herself and sort of realises when she's getting too much. She sort of lies down, settles, goes, right, okay, enough's enough type thing. Which is fantastic. You know, like, just shows how quick or how much she's coming along. I think I'm going to film a vape review for this oil, like, because for this liquid it's really quite nice. I'll run it for a day or two. Might run it this week at work and then do a review on it from after that. But that'll come up probably between Christmas and New Year if I do it. Which is quite nice, that stuff. It's Iron Brew flavoured vape. It's an unusual one, but it's a good one. So yeah, I think that's going to be about it for this video, if I'm honest, because I'm just rambling again. Craig, I know you did give out another idea of just like a normal day in sort of my life when I'm off work. I was hoping to film that, but unfortunately, like, this weekend wasn't just like a normal weekend for me, so there was no point in filming it. I was going to try and do some filming when I was out doing the last of my Christmas shopping, but I'm glad I didn't, because there was absolutely no point in even trying it with how busy the shops were today. I would have got no footage at all that would have been worth using. So yeah, that was fun. I hate bloody busy shops, excuse the language. But anyway, I think I'm going to call an end to it there, because I've still got to edit and upload this for this weekend. Obviously, if you're watching it, it's made it live in time. And so until next time, don't forget, be smart, be safe, think others, and peace!